also model integer addition on the number line. Always start at 0 on the number line. So we always start at 0. Remember that. Begin at 0. So we don't want to forget that at all. Begin at 0. So let's look at this first problem. +4 plus a +3. I bet you already know this. You've learned this a long time ago. We know that one. So we start at 0 and we draw arrow to the first number, which is +4. And then from +4, we go to the second number, which is add 3. So we count 1, 2, 3. And we take our arrow to add 3. And where this ends is the answer. So the answer is +7. Let's do the second one. +5 plus a -4. And what do we always do? We begin at 0. So I'm going to go to 0 and I'm going to start and go to the first number, count over, which is 5. And then from 5, I'm going to go to the second number, which is -4. What does that mean? It means I'm going backward 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And where do I land? I land at -1. Is that true? No, it's a +1. So be careful to read carefully, not like the teacher just did. So that's a +1. So the answer to 5 plus a -4 is a +1. Wonderful. Let's do the third one. And remember what we always do? Yes, we begin at 0. So we go from 0 to -3. From 0, we go to -3. And then from -3, we move to the second number, which is also go -3. What does that mean? It means from here, we count 3 over negative. So 1, 2, 3. And where does that land us? Here, it lands us on -6. So what this is saying is that a -3 added to a -3 gives us a -6. One more. -5 plus a -3. And I'm going to let you tell me what we do. Yeah, begin at 0. Begin at 0. Begin at 0. So we start from 0 and count over -5. Start at 0. Always start at 0. Count over at -5. And what does it say? Go -3. Add -3 to it. So I'm going to start from -5 and count over -3. 1, 2, 3. Where does that land us? At -9. I'm sorry, 8. That is correct. So this is how we pretty much do this. Let's review. Let's do a brief review. And to review, we're going to continue watching this video.
And that's what we're going to be working with today. When we have a number line, we're going to think about the numbers compared to 0. Positive numbers are on the right of 0. For example, if I had the number 6, I would start at 0 and go to the right 6 spaces, and that's how I would label 6 on a number line. Negative numbers are on the left of 0. So if I have the number -6, I would start at 0 again and move 6 places to the left on the number line, giving me that point right there. When we're adding integers on a number line, we're basically going to be doing those same things, only we're joining together numbers that we have. Here's an example. 7 plus -4. So I would begin by going up to 7. Positive 7 will bring me to the right 7 spaces. Then I'll join that together with -4. So I'll move back 4 spaces to the left, leaving me with my final answer that my answer is 3. 7 plus -4 is equal to 3. Let me show you another example of adding integers. If I have 3 and I add -9, this is what it would look like on a number line. I would start out by going from 0 up to 3. Remember, 3 is a positive number, so I'm going to move 3 places to the right. Then I'm going to go -9 or plus -9, which means I'll go 9 spaces to the left. That lands me on this spot right here, which is -6. So just keep in mind this. If you have more negatives than positives, your answer is going to be negative. That's just a way of thinking about it, right? In this one, there's 9 negatives, so that arrow is a lot longer, right? There's more negatives than positives. There's only 3 positives. So your final answer is going to end up being